the short stints that we got together were, high energy and fun, and you seen potential there. So, finally get to test that against a real opponent in the regular season. A really good team too that's playing, probably the best basketball in a long time right now. So I'm excited for the matchup.
When you were working your way back from the cap, what was maybe the limit part or what thing you had to get over specifically in order to get to this point of playing?
I think just scrimmaging. That's what I didn't do after, the ankle, and getting some good bump in. So, we had a couple days in between last game and this game, and shout out to the guys that aren't getting as many minutes right now. That we got a good chance to get up and down.
You've gone through this process of checking the boxes before. I know 2 different injuries, 3 different injuries to start the season. How difficult is it to kind of stay patient through that kind of process?
Frustrating.
It's been the hardest part, though. Just kind of dealing with all these different things.
Just not playing.
What's the mesh been like in the preseason when all 3 of you guys are out on the floor? Bradley and Kevin.
Seems so long ago, I don't remember. So, that is even we were staggering minutes and only playing a quarter or 2 then. But, like I said, you've seen the potential there, and we had a great training camp together, and now, it's time to put it to test.
Results of the past 2 games for the team, is there some immediacy to get back?
So what?
With the results the past 2 games for the team, did you feel some immediacy to get back?
No. I took my time with this one. I was coming back if we were on a win streak or not, or a losing streak right now. So, it's a long season. We're not going to overreact. Still a lot of basketball to be played, and we're at full strength now.
Seeing your share of junk defenses without you out there, Kevin, they've been overloading against him quite a bit. What have you been seeing in terms of what they've thrown and how you can kind of help alleviate some of that?
Just in so many ways. I guess we'll just have to see. But Minnesota's a defense. They play pretty much straight up, so they don't throw too many junk defenses. Obviously, keeping Rudy at the rim and Carl as a perimeter defender is something different. But we just have to get out there, like I said, and test the waters.
Looking at Bradley, he's obviously gutting it out through the back, and just maybe what you're seeing with him even through that, how he's played so far.
Oh, good. Still trying to get his flow, and that's expected. Me personally, have been fortunate enough I haven't had to really deal with back pain, but I've heard from many people it's not an easy task, but it's an everyday grind. It's part of the season, and all you can do is keep working, and hopefully he doesn't feel it anymore.
You mentioned patience, and it's just 10 games in. How much do you have to, or guys have to tell themselves that, it's just 10 games. We're not 50 games in the season. We're not 60 games into the season. It's just 10 games.
I think it's more the fans than anything, you have to tell. The guys understand that. We've all been in many situations, and there's been a lot of experience here, and we understand what we're going for, what we're shooting for, and we also understand the importance of regular season. It's not something that you can just pass along, and seeding for the postseason and working out the kinks during the regular season is a big part of that, and you have to be able to do that while you play together. But we're going for the long haul, and we want everybody to be healthy though.
What seems among the bottom tier for pass break points? Do you make a point of emphasis of getting out and running to get more up at the top?
Yeah.
The calf injury, was it a specific play in the game, or was it something that started bothering you kind of the next day after?
I think over time, I was supposed to be on some type of minute restriction that game, but the game didn't go as planned, and it was high energy, and we're working uphill battle the whole second half, and I stayed in most of that time, off and not scrimmaging.
Think you'll be on a minute restriction tonight?
I think so, but I don't know what that is. So, I talk to the training staff. I trust them. I'll talk to coach. He's done things like this in the past, so I'm gonna work my way into it.
What stood out to you the most about the way this team played and battled by the time you were out?
You said what?
What stood out to you the most about the way this team still battled? while you've been
Just
out?
keep fighting. The morale of the team doesn't get too high and it doesn't get too low after wins or losses, and that says a lot about a team. You just want to stay steady. Still learning your wins and still learning your losses.
What did you make of the headlock? What did you make of the headlock last night?
It's crazy. 0-0-0. You know, that's why I actually like the baseball style games though. Like, you know, it brings something to the game when you just seen the team 2 days ago.
What are your first impressions of them?
What was it like to? What did you see from the complimentary pieces while you guys were going?
We needed some figuring out. You know, we were relying on Kev a lot, and he was doing a good job of scoring the basketball over multiple defenses. But you know, that's where we can help him out. Where you know, hopefully, you won't see those defenses, and if teams try to do that, you know, we'll definitely make them pay.
What are your first impressions of the in-season tournament? Well, the courts and everything. And do you think that's people making too much emphasis on different color schemes and all that? Or
No, I love it. I think it looks crazier on TV, you know, than in person. In person, you know, I didn't mind the court, but then you're watching it on TV, but it's just something that's different, man. I think, you know, it's evolving the game, it's growing the game. I don't know the stat on it, but I feel like the games have been higher intensity, something to play for, maybe that $500,000 everybody wants. But it's been fun. I like it.
yeah, with the Jay-Z being a theme here, I've noticed over time when they come into practices and shoot-arounds, is that something from you or some other?
You said Jay-Z?
Yeah, on the playlist.
You got good taste in here, man.
Do you guys circle those games? Those in-season
Yeah. Yep. 500.
Really quick, Devin. I know you're a big sneaker guy. Are there any special
Yeah.
shoes you're going to be bringing out tonight?
Maybe. All right, y'all.
Thank you.